Here now, the Grammy-winning singer-songwriter and partner of Soldier Valley Spirits, the one, the only Lee Greenwood. Lee, it's an honor and pleasure to have you on.
Thanks, Trace.
Thank you for coming in.
Great to be in Los Angeles with you. As you know, I was born here.
Yeah.
And coming back to California is always so reminiscent.
Although you said, Tennessee has been your home for a long time, so
40
that's
years.
kind of. Yeah.
I love my home in Tennessee.
I want to know, Lee, because, clearly we're going to talk about the anthem. We're going to talk about God Bless the USA coming up. But when you talk about America 250, what does it mean to you? What do you tell people about America 250 that they need to kind of take away with them?
You have to be an optimist, I think, and I've always been like that. It's kind of a renewing of the spirit. And of course, I remember 200. There's a lot of hoopla about that. Here we go, 250. I will not see 300. But as we move forward in time, I got two young sons, Dalton and Parker, and they're so wonderful to us and how they treat the citizens around them. I love when an immigrant comes to this country and they have God Bless USA played at their ceremony. Oh my gosh! And then they come meet me. They think like I'm the voice of America. But it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool that they have such a wonderful opinion about our country. And as we move forward, I look at this as a very positive move forward.
I think part of the thing is because you're cool. It really is. It's brought this kind of, the song keeps getting reborn, which I think is amazing. And part of it is, with 9/11, sadly, as awful as that was, 9/11 was part of that process of God Bless the USA again becoming, and the anniversary, the 9/11 25-year mark, is about a month away.
It's very vivid memory, Trace, doing the Firearms Memorial at Yankee Stadium, and all the people in the audience, of course. My wife and I were just hugging each other in the dugout there.
Yeah.
I did the Police Memorial at Carnegie Hall as well. And Bernard Kerik and, of course, Mayor Giuliani put those things together for us so we could be there in New York. And then the fourth game of the World Series. And that's one of the things the terrorists wanted to do. They wanted to stop us for celebrating sports. And we wanted to celebrate sports.
Yeah, indeed. Which, of course, brings us to the whiskey. I know you've always been a big military supporter. It's called Soldier Valley.
Soldier Valley.
Right? Soldier Valley, and you can see the dog tag on the top there. I mean, there's a story behind this, Lee, but why are you back involved in this?
It supports veterans. It was started by veterans. We give a lot of the profits for this bourbon, but let me tell you, the woke tried to drive us away. It went bankrupt. It's been picked up again by a consortium. I love these people now who support us. Soldier Valley bourbon is the one thing that you should have when you have a bunch of guys get together. And look, it tastes good. It takes 6 years to age this bourbon.
Yeah.
It comes in vodka, whiskey, and bourbon whiskey. This comes in a World War II cantina. All you old veterans, you remember this, right? That's what the soldiers used to carry in war.
Yeah.
It had water in it. Well, this has bourbon in it. Go to soldiervalleyspirits.com or LeeGreenwoodWhiskey.com and get yourself some. It's great.
Very quickly, Lee, I'm just wondering, why would they try to stop that from being in stores? Just
because of me.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they'd like to take my legs out, I think. It's like anything that I'm so proud of and supportive, I think they'd like to stop, but they're not going to stop this.
Yeah. Well, listen, we cannot let Lee Greenwood leave without having a little bit of God Bless the USA. Would you help us out, Lee?
Trace, I'm proud to do that. Anytime I get on your show, I feel very patriotic, by the way, because you're a patriotic guy.
Thank you very much.
So listen, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Soldier Valley.
By the way, the whole team was like, saying the words. Lee didn't want to sing in, but all saying the words. Lee Greenwood, it is a pleasure to have you on the show. An honor. Thank you so much. Best of luck to you.